It's a Minimalist Monday edition of Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1235, Get Rich with The Secret Food Stash, and my new 100% annual return on investment clothes dryer, both by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And I'm Dan, I'm your host. Welcome back to a brand new week of Optimal Finance Daily. Hope you're having a happy Monday and a good start to your week. This is, of course, where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet, and I'm going to get right to it today as we start optimizing your life. Get Rich with The Secret Food Stash by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. Yesterday, I ran into a friend while perusing the yogurt section of the local grocery store. It was around noon on a Thursday, and my friend explained to me that he had just come from his office job to grab a few necessities for lunch because he had forgotten to bring anything to work that day. I was glad to see my friend and also impressed that he had decided to hit the grocery store instead of a fast food joint. A fairly mustachian move compared to most people who go out to lunch almost every workday, spending about $12 including food, drink, tax, tip, and car expenses, plus an hour of otherwise productive time that could be used either to get ahead in their careers or go home earlier that night. But I have a secret for you that is 1,000 times more powerful than even a trip to the grocery store. The secret mustachian under-desk food stash. You see, I have an unusually high need for food. As a tall man without the food-conserving advantages of car transportation or television leisure, I burn through a good number of calories each day, which means during my career as an office worker, I had to become quite an expert at delicious in-office eating. Each day I had to plan for a good second breakfast, mid-morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, and pre-biking home snack. The solution I found was keeping a permanently stocked fridge hidden under my desk. So here's how it works. You get a nice little bar fridge from your own basement, from a friend, or from Craigslist. Stock the fridge with a loaf of whole wheat bread, natural peanut butter, a jar of good jam, some bananas, apples, cucumbers, carrots, and any other snacking vegetables, almonds, hot sauce, cheddar cheese, nice yogurt, and even some beer for when you work late with the coworkers. Also bring your own plate, cup, and cutlery. Each Monday when you begin the work week, bring in groceries to restock it as needed. If you ever forget this step, there are enough long-lasting items in there to allow you to improvise a lunch to get you through until restocking. And pow! You are suddenly on the career fast track. You're always in a good mood at work because your mind and body are constantly kept in perfect running order with the utmost in nutrition. You have freed an hour of each day to work smarter, and the $12 of savings per day will compound to about $45,000 over your 10-year career. It would be more over an even longer career, but you will get to retire and move on to eating from your real fridge at home as I do. I donated my own office worker fridge to a friend in need, and I hope it is now contributing to someone else's early retirement. What will you keep in your own secret food stash? And I have another post for you in just a sec, but first, is your Wi-Fi struggling to keep up with your streaming, work, gaming, video calling, and more? What about all at once? When you're connected to your world by Wi-Fi, be sure it's the best. Bring your Wi-Fi up to speed with Orbi Wi-Fi 6 from Netgear. Orbi Wi-Fi 6 is the best and latest in Wi-Fi. It covers your entire home with the fastest Wi-Fi for uninterrupted streaming, video calling, and working and learning from home on more devices than ever before, in any part of the house. It's Wi-Fi perfectly engineered. Ready for the best Wi-Fi ever? Find out what makes Netgear America's #1 choice for Wi-Fi at netgear.com/best Wi-Fi. That's netgear.com/best Wi-Fi, and I have that linked in this episode's description. My new 1,000% annual return on investment clothes dryer, also by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. It's widely known that I think clothes dryers are a big waste of energy. There's something about a device that sucks warm air from inside your house, pumps 5,000 additional watts of coal-generated electric heat into it, and then shoots it outside into the cold winter air along with lots of nice humidity from your freshly washed clothes that just doesn't agree with my efficiency-oriented engineer's brain. But there are 2 laundry practitioners in my house, and a certain lady was not quite as fond as me of spreading out dozens of preschooler socks and floppy tall man shirts on every available surface each week on laundry day. So when Mr. Money Mustache was not in the immediate vicinity of the laundry room, he would often hear the electric clothes dryer kicking on somewhere in the distance. You see, we both had the desire for natural clothes drying, but none of the right equipment to actually do it. So I have just been hanging up my wet clothes on hangers, towel racks, chairs, over doorways, etc. for the last few years. It's not quite as bad as it sounds. Since we live in Colorado at over 5,000 feet above sea level, the dry, low-pressure air sucks away the moisture in only a few hours, as opposed to the 1 to 2 days it could take to dry a poorly hung pair of jeans on the East Coast. Then I put all the clothes away. But anyway, our problem has at long last been solved by an amazing $20 device purchased from Target. A sturdy metal rack that folds out to reveal a total of 28 combined feet of hanging space in a compact footprint, small enough for even an apartment. Set it up in your living room or bedroom for the weekly drying of the clothes, or whisk the whole thing outside for full-on solar fresh air drying. In the semi-desert summer sunshine, a full load will dry in less than an hour, faster than an electric dryer. Compared to using the dryer, this device will save you about 50 cents of electricity per load, and at the U.S. average of 400 loads per year, you're looking at $200 annually. As the title of this article suggests, that's a 1,000% annual return on the $20 price tag. Benefit of increased marital harmony due to no more fights about my clothes hanging skills? Priceless. You just listened to the posts titled Get Rich with The Secret Food Stash and My New 1,000% Annual Return on Investment Clothes Dryer, both by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And I'm going to leave it there for today. That'll be it for another Monday show. Hope you have a great rest of your day and start to your week, and I'll be back with you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.